Hello and welcome back to Let's Play INFRA. I mean, Firmament. Seriously, when I was playing this the first time through, I got to this part and noticed there's some strong similarities between Curievale and Stallberg, in that they both need new vendors for their catwalks, because it's breaking down, and the fact that we are taking apart or reactivating old factories without knowing what we're doing or why we're doing it. And that is right up Mark's alley from INFRA. So there's some writing on the wall here. We care for the world, we care for the equipment, we care for one another, we care for the task. We keep things maintained, we keep things clean, we keep things organized, we keep things as they are. We measure our surroundings, we maintain our purpose, we fulfill our task, we keep things as they should be kept. We keep things as they are. That sounds like that's designed to squash discussion. And keep the little people in their place. So last time we got this ice crusher running, and there's an endless supply of ice. And apparently we are united. But we also see this giant rotary crane thing here, and the way forward appears to be that catwalk up there. So can we get up there? Also, while we're in the rotary crane, there's this giant block of ice in the way, blocking our access to get through here. And it looks like that's the way to get to the bridge that's up there. So we need to do some stuff there. So let's see if we can go in this door here. Incidentally, if it is allergy season, chicken soup is probably not the right thing to have right before you start recording. That was productive. That went absolutely nowhere new. Don't dream, don't innovate, don't think for yourself, just do what you're told. And all that doesn't strike me as a very friendly place to work. What do you know, a socket? However could we have guessed that there would be a socket? Alright, we're blocked. Why are we blocked? Well, because this thing has two cabs, and they're as close as they're allowed to get. What I don't understand is how this is apparently a solid sheet of metal that changes distance between it and the two cabs at the ends. And I think we're running into the wall with the boom extension, so we're going to have to move it that direction. Then we can continue moving our cab in this direction here, and it locks there on the wall. but we might be able to do what we need to do over in the other cab. And realizing that the two cabs are independently moving is apparently a puzzle. Okay, so we can... Oh, so the bridge is going to block us from doing the ice. And if we're careful, we can step out here on the thing. Go backwards. Yeah, blocked. Alright. And we've reached a point where I can't move the crane in any direction. So if we go under settings, we can do a teleport to safe spot, which resets things if you get stuck. And that's dropped me back over here with the crane returned to the starting position. Okay, that was a pointless waste of time. Alright. Let's see if we can do this better. And we're already halfway through the time I want to run the episode for. So let's see if we can do this with more efficiency. We may just pretend that part never happened, too. Alright. Where am I? This is not the end with the claws into the bridge, so I want this to go left. If you want to go back away from them. Alright. We are demons. Alright, that was better. Because now I can go over and hit that thing and get rid of the bridge. And we can definitely see that there is a path up to the top of there with the ice cube blocking it. So now we need to reposition the crane the other direction. First, let's get it out of harm's way there. And then we're going to rotate it back the direction it was in, with that bridge facing the stairs we keep seeing off to the ice cube. Notice that the position of the socket there is moving and shows us the percentage of how far it is before we have to stop and get to the other cab. Generate a claw in here. Don't want that ice block. I want a different ice block. Preferably the one that's blocking the path here. So they're blocking the block. Am I doing the thing? Got me stuck again? Back cab is probably where I want it. Front cab is probably not. So where can we go? Swing back towards the ice cube. Boom, towards us. Step out here onto the lower. Raise.
We are keepers.
We are keepers. Good for us. Lower. Alright. Now we have access in that direction. Let's get access in this direction again. Say it again. That is not something we've had in the past. Alright, so we're going to drive this thing forward. And then lower it until it's on the thing. And now we can walk in this direction. And this, it took me forever to realize that you can control when it says raise and lower for the boom, that it moves the whole thing and not just the hook, like on a normal crane. And that's what I had to do to get the platform where I wanted. But we now have the ice block out of the way. And we can go through over there, but we're going to go this direction here first because the only other way off the crane is back to the factory, and I want to open new stuff instead of revisiting old, which is usually the way you want to play a Myst game, or any kind of game. Don't go where you've been because you've already seen that. Go where you haven't because that's where the new material is. Call the lift. Lower the lift. And if you've ever played Riven, you know that the first half of the game is unlocking shortcuts to places you've just been. Now that we're back down here, we can go across and we reach the... Right, and before you ask, I'm not going to move the bridge back to do that. Because there is an upgrade to the adjunct for extended distance. And once we get that extended distance thing, we can go that direction more easily. You don't have to mess with the rotary crane again. which is always a plus.
I
Okay,
have done
so
all that I could do. I am used up. But you are different. This time is different. You will finish this task. Awaken the embrace. The arch will guide you.
alright, so more Awaken the Embrace talk, whatever that might mean. But it looks like the Omniwheel track goes through here. But it also hits a bit of a blockade of ice there to keep it from proceeding through here automatically. So if we go this direction, we can't go this direction. We go in here, and there's another elevator. With another Omniwheel. That can be going to the arch. So let's take this trip here and see where we're going.
We are united.
Are we? There doesn't seem to be a lot of we around. It seems to just be me at this point. Alright. Headphone cable off keyboard, please. Looks like that should have stained glass, but doesn't. It looks at the framing from a stained glass window. And there's these statues here.
Response via the firmament.
German accent. Never heard those before.
elements, via the firmament. This place, it represents my comfort and my confusion. This was the grand anchor of our worlds, the perfect term for it. How could I have been so naive?
A piece of crystal thing. This looks oddly, I'm going to say ceremonial. And you'll notice that the blue in the flooring here is similar to the blue in the conveyance pods. Maybe a thematic kind of thing going on here.
Heretic. I did not know that word. I learned its meaning by meeting Turner. I was drawn to him, to you. His idea like an insect to a friend. You rely on me as I want to rely. Dear, you're afraid of Turner. I have learned that it is difficult for the stories of those who fear to move forward. These additions to your agent, these are required to awaken the ghost and save your life.
And this machine here must be the device that adds things to the adjunct, because now we can throw it a lot further. And you'll notice on the display on the right side, the chevrons are no longer crossed out, because we now have the distance extension, which would have made the moving that ice cube, or lowering that bridge over that ice cube, easier.
rushed to enter a doorway that we never knew existed.
It's right there.
Oh, so many doorways that we never knew existed. This is necessary, but that does not mean it does not eat at my heart. That you should witness such mysteries instead of me.
And there's the glowy lights again, like we see in the conveyance pod. What is this doing?
What do you see? What? Tell me. Speak to me. Ah, but you cannot. It is for you alone. And you must repeat this 2 more times in the other realms.
Okay, that provides confirmation that there's only these 3 realms. We have no comrades. We're the only one here. And the thing has closed down, and I don't think it will let us... Yeah, we can't reopen it. It's a one-time phenomenon. But I want to go down to that arch and see what we've done, what that actually is like inside. So we're going to go into the pod here, and we are going to go to the ice factory. Seems to be faster teleporting within a realm than between realms. But anyway, she says we have to do this twice more in 2 other realms, so that's confirmation that there's not a hidden part of the Swan with 3 more realms to visit. It's just these 3. St. Andrew, Curievale, and Juleston. And there is actually no way to get in there from here. But that is for later. And we've hit our length target for this episode. When we come back, we're going to take a look at what's across there if our distance extension lets us raise the bridge again. So thanks for watching, and tune in next time for more Let's Play Firmament.